the first person on the show. I saved the best for first. My very good friend, Gabby Gaudet, has just joined us. She is back in town for the weekend. Gabby, how are you?
I'm doing well, Andy. How are you?
I'm great. I'm glad for seeing you. It's really nice to see you. How have you been?
I've been good. Been busy, and it's about to get even crazier, but it's good to be back in town for a couple of days.
Give us some personal details on your life, because I know you like to share personal details.
I hate sharing personal details on my life. What do you want to know, Andy?
Only personal stuff.
What questions do we have down there?
Stay away from my questions. I've got some very special questions here for you. So I think the first question on everybody's mind is, do you miss being abused by me on a daily basis on Talking Horses? Because it's been 3 straight years of abuse you've suffered. You must get up in the morning and think, oh, good, I can get abused by Andy, and then remember you're not going to see me.
I know.
Must be hard.
I definitely went through a period of withdrawal, for sure, but I feel like I'm doing better now. But
that's good. We miss you.
I miss you.
Do you miss, you were in Saratoga for 3 straight years working for us.
I know. And it was crazy to see, how the show has gradually developed as well. And I mean, it's so much fun to come back here. I see producers, good friend Terrence back in the back, Evan Schwartz, a couple of new faces.
Terrence came for the whole show just because you're here. This is the first whole show. Terrence is one of our producers on the show. Does a fabulous job.
But long story short, I pretty much miss everything but you, Andy.
I appreciate that, and it's understandable. You're only human.
Can only take so much.
That's all right. You know who really misses you? Anthony Stabile.
Oh, God.
Because
he gets attacked every day.
He's taking your abuse now on the show. So what have you been doing with your time now that you're working some with TVG. You were at Monmouth. Let's talk about Monmouth. You went down for Monmouth. How was that debacle?
It was definitely a debacle. It was insane. I mean, I honestly felt like I was in the Twilight Zone for a short amount of time because we went there. The horses were staying in the paddock. Management was discussing what they would do, and then they ultimately decided to delay the races and cancel all of the undercard races, and so we just went to lunch. I mean, we packed it up, went to lunch for a couple of hours, and oddly enough, this is a true story, we find this random restaurant online. We go there, it's a decent group of us, and then I look into the other room, and they're literally shooting the Jersey Shore. Like Snooki was eating right next to us. Yeah. And then I had this moment, like, where am I? And what am I doing?
That is kind of surreal.
It was very surreal. But
did you get a job on Jersey Shore? Was there a role for you?
No, I'm not wild enough.
It's not. Yeah, you are. You're kind of sedate, actually. So are you going to be travel? Are you going to be doing any other travel? Are you going to Del Mar at all?
Yep. So I'm here until Wednesday morning. I'm leaving. I was joking with someone earlier, I've got a suitcase that could hold 4 small children in it because I'm going to be traveling for a month. So I'm here until Wednesday, and then I pack up and leave and go to Del Mar for 3 weeks.
Oh, really? 3 weeks at Del Mar?
Yep.
Nice. Have you been there before?
I went there for the Breeders' Cup, but that was really the only time that I was there.
How does Norm feel about you going to Del Mar? Is he coming?
He's going to be out there for 1 week.
Of course he is.
Yeah, of course he is. You got to keep a close watch on me. But no, he's going to go. He's planning on running a horse Pacific Classic weekend, so
really? Cool.
He's going to be out there with me, so it'll be a lot of fun.
Ran a horse here yesterday, actually. Is he going to be coming to visit us? I haven't seen him in forever.
He's going to be in town.
Norm Cassie, who's Gabby's husband, in case you don't know.
He will be in town Saturday and through the sale.
You better come say hi.
Of course.
So, we're having dinner on Sunday night, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
That's right.
Where are we going?
I don't know. Does Norm know we have a date?
Yeah. I told him he's not allowed to come.
Does he have a date? Does he found somebody? He wants to double?
No, I said it was just us two.
Okay, that's
fine.
fine.
And I sit down.
No,
catch
that's
up
fine.
online.
He's going to have to deal with that. He is. It's just the way it's going to be. So, Del Mar for 3 weeks. That'll be fun. And all working for TVG?
Yeah. Every day.
And you're here doing some stuff for Keeneland as well. What are you doing for Keeneland?
So, during the racing meet, I kind of do double duties between TVG reporting and also Keeneland in-house simulcast. So it's kind of a madhouse, to be honest. It's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun. And beside that, I'm also the U.S. sales representative. So I've been kind of getting more into the sales side and trying to recruit horses for the sale.
How's that going?
It's good. I mean, it's been an eye-opening experience for sure, and I'm learning a lot. And there are so many players in the sales and the breeding side of the industry. It's a completely different world. But I was really fortunate enough last week to go out to Lexington and go to some farms and meet with some consigners. And it just as you get within racing, you get within sales side and breeding side, the stories, the incredible stories. So it's been, like I said, it's been eye-opening. It's been a wonderful experience. And it's, I grew up in racing, but...
Your mom is here tonight.
Yeah, she's back there.
Linda's back
we
there.
got her a nice seat. We showed up early. Got her a nice glass of wine.
You got her Naja. Naja's back there.
And
as well.
Naj is keeping tabs on her.
Right.
Thank you, Naj.
He's the biggest celeb here.
But yeah, he always is.
He is.
But yeah, it's been a learning experience, and it's been a lot of fun. So hopefully keep moving forward.
And you worked at Keeneland with Scott Hazelton, who also works with your TVG, but he's doing stuff with you at Keeneland as well. It's fun working with Scott. It must be a little different when you're on TV with Scott than being on me. He's a little nicer than I am.
He's much nicer. I mean, I don't, it's easy to do, I would say.
Don't you ever just wish he'd have a little bit of a fight with you just for old time's sake?
I mean,
He's kind of too nice, isn't he?
You know how sometimes, like, I don't know if anybody in the crowd has ever experienced this, but like when you graduate from school, like college or high school, and you have those like awful nightmares where you you woke up late for a test.
Everybody has those,
or something
Gabby.
like that. I have nightmares of like talking horses with Andy. It's like PTSD.
I want you to know that I don't have any of those with you. I only remember the good times.
Because I was nice. There were a couple times, though.
You weren't always that nice. You were usually nice.
Yeah,
You were nice
sometimes.
98%
It
of
was
the
a
time.
good
I was
balance.
nice the other 2% of the time.
It was good balance.
Your sister also, is she up here? She lost. Okay, by the way, Gabby's sister runs a horse. The horse loses by a nose. I send Gabby a test that says, ugh. And you say, what? You're such a wonderful sister. I
It
said
is
your
so
sister
true.
just lost a race by a nose.
It is so
You had
true.
some lame excuse, didn't you?
I was on a plane,
Whatever.
okay, and I could not watch. Well, I probably could if I tried, but I was on a plane and I was going to look up the result and watch the replay, but you beat me to the punch, as per normal. But I mean, I was headed.
That was so tough.
I
Was that going to be her first win in Saratoga? Did she have a win here yet?
No.
She got more horses to run?
Oh yes, she does.
She won last
Oh,
year.
yeah, she won last year.
Yeah, she won a race. I thought she did. Right, it's me, right? It's not her, right? It's me. It's the worst sister ever.
I am the worst sister
I don't have
ever.
to remember, but you should.
I have my own things that I'm trying to focus
whatever.
on. She doesn't know who I'm interviewing tomorrow, or if I picked a winner in race 3. But I am very supportive.
I think Lacey winning a race at Saratoga is more important than who you pick in
I
the
know,
third race on
I
a given
know.
day, but you apparently don't,
I
which
know.
is fine.
I'm
and
cornering
it's me,
myself.
by the way. It's all me, not her.
Why do I
we're
always
like
get
an old
myself
married
into
couple.
trouble
You
when
and I are
I'm on set with him? This is crazy.
How are we not married or divorced
I
or
don't know.
something by
Yeah,
now?
you're like my future ex-husband.
Right. So how's living in Kentucky anyway?
It's good. I know
it?
you love it.
I do like Kentucky.
Yeah, you're a big fan of it.
I do like Kentucky. I love the horse farms. I love going to the horse farms.
Okay.
How do you like living
He
there?
gave me a tough time about
You
living
got a
in Louisville,
Mercedes, by the way.
Kentucky.
Naj's very jealous you have a Mercedes.
Why? How do you know that? How
Not-
does he
not-
know that? I don't. Why are we talking about my personal life?
We want to hear about your car. What's up with the car?
I
You've
don't
really
wanna
gone
talk-
big time, haven't you?
I don't want to talk about my car. I had to trade in the Jeep Wrangler.
If you didn't have such a nice
you
tan, we'd
really
see
want-
that you're blushing.
Do you really want me to talk about my Jeep Wrangler?
I want you to
Trading,
tell- I
going
want
to
you
the
tell us
auto
about-
dealership.
What are
and-
you doing when you're not working?
Like, a lot of Keeneland stuff. I'm telling you, like that has been a lot of research, a lot of phone calls, a lot of just trying to keep up and staying up to date. So I mean, pretty much, and I mean, I'm working.
It's not like. Have you watched our show? Have you watched
I
Saratoga
have.
Live?
I have. Yes, I
Doing
watched
well.
it. What was it like last week?
Really?
I
That was-
texted you.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I took a picture and I texted you.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I believe you.
Yeah,
on
I
that.
have FOMO though, like fear of missing out.
I don't know. What is that?
FOMO,
What's FOMO?
fear of missing out.
Oh, fear of missing out. Has anybody else ever heard of that?
Raise your hand if you've heard of it. Come on, just raise your hand.
All
There
right.
you go.
Put your
All
hands
right.
down.
There you go.
They haven't heard of it. They're just torturing me.
Well,
You're
you
leading
should
them
be
on.
tortured.
So, it's nice to have you back in town. It's good to see
Good
you.
to be back. I was joking. I swung by the Clancy's, the
The Saratoga special.
Saratoga special, and I caught up with Tom Law and Sean Clancy and Joe Clancy, and I was laughing because I was like, earlier today I was driving down Caroline Street, and I've never seen Caroline Street in the daylight. Like,
Really?
the fact
or,
that
or sober.
But
Right.
I'm just saying, like, the fact that I had an afternoon to peruse Saratoga was just very unusual.
It is.
And I loved it.
You'll come to the track, though, for the rest of the weekend, right?
Of
Big
course.
weekend. Big weekend coming
I'm
up the track.
excited for Whitney Day, for
I know.
sure.
How about the races tomorrow? It's good races tomorrow as well.
Great races tomorrow as well.
All right. It is nice to see you. It really is. I'm good at catching up with you. I'm looking forward to our dinner. And I want to thank you so much for joining us here. Gabby Gaudet, ladies and gentlemen.